Let us now turn our attention on how knowledge capital, or the suprastructure, is key for technological innovation to achieve inclusive growth that reduces inequality and poverty, and to sustain reforms for economic development. Please give a hearty welcome to the Chair Professor of Shu-Te University and Edu-Connect Southeast Asia Association in Kaohsiung, Taiwan. Please welcome Dr. Timothy Ming Wu.
Okay, thank you very much for inviting me to give a short talk during this very important PAASE meeting. I feel honored, and I'm not a natural scientist, but a political scientist. But I feel, I'm a PAASE affiliate, and congratulations for all the our PAASE member and the rest of you. I congratulate you that you will be the future PAASE member. And you should feel empowered, don't feel discouraged, okay? And those big shots that you are seeing right now, they are going to pass away very soon, okay? And you will be the one who become their successor and in the future. This is a generation to generation to generation. And I'm hoping that we can all do a good team together through the so-called PAASE Volunteerism, which I'm about, to present to you this morning. And the content of the presentation basically will be a collaboration between University of the Philippines and under the leadership of the former President Pascual and VP Gisela, and in Cuban leadership of President Danilo Concepcion and VP Executive Vice President Dr. Ted Herbosa, and of course VPAA Dr. Sinchi Bautista. And my dear friend, Dr. Delia Tomo Cruz. And thank you for the PAASE, Philippine Association of State University and Colleges. And thank you. This is basically the collaboration between UP system, basically, followed by PAASE and Southern Taiwan University Alliance. University. What does university mean? And we never talk about university anymore. We talk about science, technology, engineering, innovation. University, primarily, is an institution set up seeking for universal truth. And if you go to university, you become very broad. You are seeking for the truth. Science reveals the truth, and truth sets you free. And that's very important. So I would like to say, I was so touched by the presentation yesterday, what I heard from your top scientists who based in the United States. I can tell their heart is not for luxurious life over in the Western world. Their heart is in their hometown. And they are seeking for all kinds of opportunity that they can serve their country, they can serve their people. I think that's very important. I would like to say, basically today, I would like to encourage you that we should work together as under the concept of a PAASE volunteerism, that we can make good things happen. And this is the book written by theologians, Derek Prince, and shaping the history. If you want to shape the history of your country, he says shaping the history through fasting and prayer. That's very important. Fasting and prayer. I would say you are the only Christian and Catholic country in the Asia. You are the anointed people spiritually. And I would say you need to re-envision your role in the Southeast Asia and in the Asia here. University is an institution set up seeking for universal truth. Look at the UP system. Look at Talasea, look at Antoinette and Manila, look at the UST, look at St. Carlos University, those great universities. How you are going to influence Southeast Asia again in the years to come. This is what I'm looking forward to. However, it's not the intellectual intelligence only who can change the world. We need also a spiritual revival, and also we need to have a social intelligence. This is what volunteerism all about. And we need to promote inclusiveness and connectivity. And we need to learn how to work together. It's not the intellectual intelligence only, it's a social intelligence. And we need to learn how to I and you, we need to cooperate. We don't just have a fun, we just have a talk, we just have a good time, and we just have a family time. Let me tell you, we need to learn how to really work together. And this is Bayanihan spirit. What you already have and exist in your great society. And this is what I believe, the good governance component. And we need to have a public spirit, civic engagement, community action, voluntary services. The most important, again, is the divine providence. That's very, very important. If God is with you, who shall be against you? And I think that's quite important. My dear friends, I found, I love Filipino very much. And Philippine is a great English professor in the Asia, okay? So when I look at Filipino, I always call him professor, okay? Their English is much better than mine, you see? Okay? They are the shepherd all over the world. Don't look at, they are OFW. They are not overseas foreign workers. They are borderless workforce. It's transforming and it's taking good care of the whole world. They are taking good care of the household, home, hotel, and hospital. They are everywhere, all over the world. They are the shepherd of the world. And I'm hoping that you should develop Blue Ocean strategy, like what Dr. Azenza and Rodora say, Blue Ocean strategy. And it is a strategy that develop your uncontested in the area. That's your uncontested area of the Philippines in the world. And I'm hoping that you Filipino begin to re-examine the real strengths that you have. The real strengths that you have that in your country that God has already bestowed upon you. Okay? It's not something you need to find. You need to make that revealing. And I would like to say good governance mentality. Businessmen say no money, no talk, but professors say no grant, no talk, And civil servants say no budget, no talk. And citizens say I'm not body, so no power, no talk. But for the volunteerism, we don't say that. We say with love we talk, with mission we act, with vision we share all together. I think this is more important, my dear friends, brothers and sisters. If you want to have a PAASE volunteerism, I'm hoping those great scientists and engineers that we should exercise on that. We need to have an academic revival. University as a good governance hub. It doesn't mean I don't trust politics or diplomatics, way. But I'm more have faith in university. University should become the good governance hub. Okay, when we are complaining, we don't have time for the complaining. We don't have time for others. But we, university, we have a scientific research. We have a lab. We have a degree education. We have technological training. We have a lifelong learning opportunity. We have intellectual sharing. We have a social responsibility. This is the combination of making us a very good governance hub. And then we didn't learn how to work together. Everybody need university. Industry need university. City is the place that where university located. And entrepreneurship, we are teaching, we are incubating entrepreneurship. So ICUE collaboration for inclusive education and development. So when I say ICUE, I, C, you, and everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. Do you want to do that? Okay. I, C, you, and everybody. That's inclusive. That's inclusive. We have to learn that way. We have to learn ICUE collaboration. Okay, university, please go beyond your wall, okay? Go to your community, go to your city, go to industry, transform them. Everybody needs university. That's my new theory. Okay, university should become the good governance hub. This is not my invention. I would say I'm working with UP and working with PASU, especially for PASU President Ranquino. I don't know whether he's here or not. Tirso, Dr. Tirso, are you here? No? Yeah, not yet. Okay. Yesterday he was here. I'm so blessed, And do you know I had a meeting with the Taiwanese business leader last night. Had a dinner together, and I convinced them LA totally become Armenia. I said, where there is Taiwanese company and manufacturing, okay? There is scholarship for local state university and colleges and to study in Taiwan, okay? That's a scholarship. We don't have to ask for DOST or whatever. All the businessmen, if you are inclusive enough, if you have a great heart, you should do that because your manufacturer is located in the place that you have the responsibility for. I think that's quite important. So I create, a dual win and the engine theory. I have been working closely with the UP system. And I would say UP enlightened me very much. How do you treat your neighbor according to Bible? Just love your neighbor. Is that right? Okay. I think who is the most close by neighbor? Now tell me. Taiwan. You see? Okay. Taiwan and the Philippines, we share the same ocean. We share the same typhoon. Okay. And we share the same time zone. We share everything together. Even we share the same dengue fever. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, so Taiwan and Philippines bonded together to soar higher and to serve our region better. So I told Secretary Pernia, I say, Philippine Development Plan is not a plan for the Philippines. Philippine Development Plan is our common path for profitability and prosperity. We should have the regional perspective to do that. That is not a plan for yourself only, because the plan for this country is an opportunity for us also, for the region also. So we need to have a new perspective, look at the PDP. That's why I always bring group of the Taiwanese professor and industrial people come to Philippines to get to know this great land and land flowing with milk and honey. So now let me tell you, the powerhouse of UP structure development, I'm so glad that the UP system is the largest system in the Southeast Asia here. And you have more than 60,000, students, 4,000 more, UP faculty member. But you do have your Suprastructure development, which I heard from President Pascual and the former VP Gisela, Dr. Gisela Concepcion, and of course followed by Dr. President Concepcion's administration. That we need to develop human capital, especially for those faculty members within the UP system, which touch our heart very much. In Taiwan, if you want to teach in the university, you got to have a Ph.D. before you can be recruited. Okay, so over there probably almost 100%, but that doesn't mean too much. It only means 100% of Ph.D. Okay, it doesn't mean anything else. Okay, and then here you need to have more Ph.D. like a DOST, and NEDA. You say that, and I say, where did you go? If you go to the United States, you never return. You become PAASE member only. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. If you go to Taiwan, you will return. Because after you receive your PhD, we will kick you out there, okay? And Taiwan and the Philippines only 90 minutes away from each other. Now we should do something together for 90 minutes. There is no competition between us. We only have a complementation, complementary. Okay, we need you as much you need us, and you need and you need us as much as that we need you. I think that's very important. Do you know how crazy we are? That we set up a UP. We set up a UP fellowship center over there. So this is a UP hotel over there. So you can. And then you know them, right? I don't have to tell you. And then we have a UP guest house over there. Now we have 8 rooms over there. Now we are hosting for any TWG meeting between universities. So I'm hoping that you can go over there and then to have not only to have a good time, but you can have a UP guest house. This is how UP guest house looks like. Okay. And then 301 UP Diliman, 302 UP Las Bonias, 302 UP Manila. Can you believe that? Okay, and 308 UP Cebu, and it's very good. It looks like, and then you have a picture. This is Baka Biko or whatever PD. That's your nature indigenous plant. Okay, that's painted by Dr. Gigi Afranso. Okay, 2016 until 2018, innovative academic, educational collaboration. So this is Gisela. Okay, yeah. Gisela love to play piano. Do you know where is it? Is that located in MRT station, okay? So Gisela and all your group, always singing, praying over there, they have a good time. So let me tell you, Southern Taiwan, we become the big fan of Philippines now, okay? And we just love Philippines very, very much, okay? Okay, we have a different kinds of thing. Okay, here is our new president now. He has been in the position for 2 years now, okay? And President Concepcion and other presidents of the different local universities. So we form an alliance. Okay, Partner for Progressive Southeast Asia Region Development. Do you know, we always think about, we do not work for our own country only, because this is a time for Asian inclusive education and development. We are in the same region, especially Taiwan and the Philippines all together. Okay, so this is Dr. Habosa and the team. Now we come here visit very often. Come as a 40 scholar for a long, and we went to ADB also. And here is the president of the largest technological university in Taiwan. That's in National University of Kaohsiung, Kaohsiung University of Science and Technology. Okay, human capital, Suprastructure development. So we are about to set up this one. Can you believe it? This is probably the most innovative way of doing that. We will set up Philippine Learning Commons in Kaohsiung, November 28th. There is a launch of UPOU and National University of Kaohsiung Academic Corporation of University Social Responsibility for what? For borderless workforce. We want those workers, when they return, their pocket is full of money, but their heart and their mind here, they have the knowledge for their future entrepreneurship. They know what's going on in Taiwan. How can they bring good stuff back here and create a new business? I think this is a very innovative way to do that. We should do that in a very innovative way. Human capital development, Southern Taiwan University and UP system. This is my goal and our Southern Taiwan goal. 100 Ph.D. study in Southern Taiwan University. Right now, they are 25 now. 25. They are working on Ph.D. now. 100 professor exchange. Let me tell you, we don't speak English, okay? You do speak English. So exchange professor, good. You can go over there to teach our professor how to teach in English. Do you know what I'm saying? Not teaching English, but teach in English, okay? That's your broadening strategy. That is good. 100 partnership. Okay, Southern Taiwan University and UP system and SU, hand in hand, hold your hand. Our National Kaohsiung University of Science and Technology will be working with the Mandaluyong City College. This college is inside the informal settlers area. It's a new college. We will help them, and it's only 2 years college, but for them to have a good future, okay? Even they are in so-called slum area, but I don't perceive that way. Human capital is the human capital, just need development, okay? So this is our new program. This morning I had a talk with Dr. Delia Domocruz. Okay, we will provide academic weekend kapihan. So you please, if you need to use our UP case, if you want to do that in a brainstorming for academic matching to find your partner over there, please contact Dr. Delia Domocruz. Tujima, you can stand up, okay? And he is the our UP liaison officer. Dr. Delia, contact him, contact her, and then apply. You can stay there. You can stay there for free over the weekend, but a person, a small team, and find your partner over there to exercise on thematic or brainstorming talk all together, please. Okay, you stay there. You can have a free, you have a free breakfast and free dinner and free ice cream, okay? And a free coffee and free Wi-Fi. Everything is free, okay? And over there. And under, of course, free rent for UP guest house. Okay, there are 8 of them. Okay, PAASE Volunteerism, Mayanihan spirit. My dear brother, I was so touched and so enlightened by your Mayanihan spirit. PAASE Volunteerism. In your country, you say one tongue, one product. I would like to urge you, do one great thing for your beloved hometown, okay, in your life. Do one great thing. Only do one great thing. Okay, don't talk about too big. One great thing. Find your hometown. Visit your hometown. Even if it's in a very underdeveloped area, go over there and PAASE volunteerism, good social mentor, integrating your resources and network to enable, enhance, enrich, and empower people for the benefit of the society and community. like a VISS visor. Okay, I think that's a very good program. If I were at, physics scientist or chemistry scientist, I would do that. Let me tell you, I think that's very easy for you. It's difficult for me, but easy for you. Okay, and I only can buy people ice cream. Okay, but you can do great things for them. I think that's good. Okay, this is apprenticeship. Okay, we developed with the UP with the Gisela. I would like to encourage PAASE volunteer, shaping mind, let's shape the nation. Shepherding hearts, sharpening skills, and sharing love all together. They are young generation, the majority of them. They are here. We need to shape their mind and shepherding their hearts and sharpening skill and sharing love all together. And finally, I was so touched yesterday by your so-called PAASE Vanguard, okay? And I think very good. Vanguard means good soldier, right? Okay, that is the good Vanguard, that's right. And living as a salt and light, love never fail, endless influence. I would like to sing one song for you. I created this song, okay? I found, this is very interesting, might be sung here. I wrote a good soldier raised in Christ. This is not a funeral service, but I would like to sing for you, okay? Because your life is going to end up with funeral service anyway, okay? And I say, good soldier never die, good soldier never retire, good soldier sacrifice, good soldier testify. Good soldier listen to law, good soldier live in Christ, good soldier speak to you now. This is volunteer. Let me tell you, only the volunteer, they will love to sacrifice. Sacrifice for your country. Sacrifice to live away your comfort zone. So, PAASE member, I would like to encourage you. When you are still young and dynamic, be more inclusive, be more sharing. You feel responsible to bring up the young generation of your country. Help them. I think very important. And good soldier speak to you now, and good soldier raised in Christ. Okay? I'm hoping you are raised in Christ. You want to hear my song? Okay, you want to? Okay, good. Okay, this is what I composed. Okay, good soldier never die. Good soldier never retire. Good soldier sacrifice. Good soldier testify. Good soldier listen to law. Good soldier live for Christ. Good soldier speak till now. Good soldiers raised in Christ. God bless the Philippines.